Oke guys, lanjut lagi ya push divisinya malam ini guys.
Welcome. Have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, the pre-match fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now, looking to orchestrate a counter. Well, Peter, at this stage, we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come from me. Very strong and athletic, and competent in every other dimension. Just about the perfect defensive specimen. Yeah, and I think often underrated. Rummenigge pops him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Bale. Picked out, great chance! He scored! The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion. I doubt very much that this was in the script. Rummenigge. There they go, hunting again. That's headed upfield. No, that's been intercepted. That's gone loose. He's looking to set free a runner. Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly. And here's the chance to counter, and it's Cruyff. Costa Curta. Indonesia are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Oh, good read. He read that really well and stopped it. Looking for options for movement. Gilberto Silva. Indonesia are looking to break at pace. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional.
Astaga, ketepis.
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there. I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. They're
Gimana
taking
Bang
across
Evan,
to
Barca
look for
udah
options
20 win
because
tapi
an
golnya
areas
masih
doesn't look promising here. Absolutely there. Up for a header! White tries to clear. And now they can spring out of defence.
golnya
Shevchenko
masih kurang
is back
banyak.
offside.
Butuh 30 gol.
Roberto Carlos. That's been intercepted. That's great positioning. So good from him. They've got a healthy number of targets to pick out from this corner.
Golku
Maldini
masih
can
kurang
get it
banyak.
clear. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Shevchenko might just make this. Shevchenko does really well to... And that'll be the last act of the first
SG
half.
ku 66.
Which has simmered along nicely.
66 selisih golku.
What may be a more open second half to follow. Well, let's not beat about
Paling
the
enggak
bush,
SG-nya
Peter. It's been
96
very
lah.
flat, and the
Aman.
supports have had little to cheer
96
about.
aman,
So an awful lot of
96.
questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be
Mau
found
lebih
in a
aman
hurry.
lagi 100 lah ya.
And the second half gets underway. Indonesia can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing. Rummenigge. Thuram is there to clear. And that interception was most necessary. That was well played, well stopped. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Bergumi. That has been cut short. Bale has created one goal already. He's coming under serious pressure here. Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now. They've got to make this nice and quick. It's a sweet ball that. Back into the middle. Shevchenko is onto it in a flash. Maldini. Your impression so far, Jim? Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it. That's just playing it safe and simple. And it's Roberto Carlos. Albertini did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Well, saw that coming. That's great positioning. So good from him. That's good running with the ball. And here's Son Heung-min.
Peringkat 16-nya berapa tuh SG-nya? Waduh, belum ngecek lagi aku.
Now the breakaway. Haaland.
Belum ngecek lagi,
Looks for
Bang.
the finish. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Astaga.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Bale. It's Bale! Oh, that is rather wayward. Another example of how comfortable
Kalau
this
yang
team
event
is on the break.
sebelumnya kayaknya 92 kalau nggak salah. Kalau nggak salah 92 yang event sebelumnya. Yang sekarang belum ngeliat aku berapa tuh SG-nya sekarang. 90-an harusnya. Udah 90-an kayaknya.
So, time for change on both sides, actually. And here's Eto. And it's Eto. Indonesia
Rapat
have a
banget ya.
simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on. Rummenigge. And it's played forward. Rummenigge. And that's played in low. Messi are certainly playing,
Rapat
and
banget.
we're done. Well, that was tense. The two parties somewhat what we've witnessed, Jim. Well, the way the manager has stormed down the tunnel lends itself.
Coba lihat selisih golnya. Selisih gol 66 peringkat 24. 86. 86. Iya bener kan, paling enggak aku butuh 30 gol. 30 gol tanpa kebobolan. Nih, buat ke posisi 8 atau 9 lah. Buat ke posisi 9 kayaknya. Iya, 9 mungkin. 30 gol, jadi gimana carinya? Ntar lah coba cari 30 gol. Siapa tahu dapat 30 gol ntar. Sekali aja dapat 30 udah lolos.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening. The promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means in this part of the world. The action has already started. Albertini, Rummenigge. Kubo gets it away. Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, here's a guy who's come as close as you can to perfecting the game, though his demeanour could barely be more modest. He really is every bit the anti-Galactico. Yeah, and you wouldn't think that he's one of the great all-time midfielders until you actually see what he does on the pitch. Royalty. Andres Iniesta. You do it better than him. Some say nobody does it better than him. Costa Curta. Bergomi. Oh, good read. He read that really well and stopped it. Oh, he's onto this. This is promising. Abraham proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Shevchenko. Shapes the shoots! Goal! And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again. Indonesia are in front now, the game's only goal. It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. He's had it taken off him. And it's Albertini. Kubo producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Rummenigge. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Alexander-Arnold, in towards the middle. Maldini gets it away. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Kubo! Kubo! That's what you call inspired goalkeeping. Kubo is offering a right smile there. And now the breakaway. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Abraham. Kubo. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Albertini shifted it to the flank. That has been cut short. Busquets. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. And there's the end of the first half. What a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more. Indonesia head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. So off we go. Indonesia definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off. Valverde running with the ball. Rafael Leao. Jordi Alba. Iniesta. Kubo! It's a decent chance to counter-attack. And it's Shevchenko. Oh, Red, nice interception. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Played back in. Kubo. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up. Nicely aimed pass. It's a sweet ball, that. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And he's there to retrieve it. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now. Kubo. Abraham. So, Jim, what are you thinking? Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Albertini. And Albertini! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! Sumptuous finish.
Keras-keras lawannya nih.
Joy. And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late. Sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Indonesia are doing very nicely, thank you. Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He's found a way through.
Alah,
Deflected over the
crossingnya.
goal line for a corner. Indonesia with the corner. They're first. And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Tries to dink it in. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Mohamed Salah! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Messi looking to play it into the box. Oh, it's coming loose. Oh, that's the key interception. Van Basten gets flagged offside. And the referee brings it to a close. It's a super show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently.
Bentar guys, ambil minum dulu.
those who are here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. As you can see, we've already started here. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Mbappe really added the width there, thanks to his willingness to make the run. Oh, he's been caught napping. Costa Curta. Mbappe. Keeper's ball. David Villa. A lot of space here, a real opportunity. Oh, there's a probing ball. And here's Shevchenko. That's a lovely, neat pass. Can he finish? Now, who's going to... And it's come back out to him.
Masih bisa nepes sih. Kayak gitu masih bisa ditepes.
With their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Big header! It's this time, surely! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Aimed beyond the defence. Lovely feet. Has a look and plays it forward. Cafu did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Shevchenko. Ah, such a clever touch. It's Son Heung-min! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well. Son Heung-min clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Corner number 2 then. Terrific header!
Aduh.
Oh, that was a brilliant save. Well, didn't he? Corner number 3 coming up. Messi is there and he can get that clear. Your impression so far, Jim? Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game. Now to turn it into a stranglehold. Had a shot. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Shevchenko. And it's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min going face to face with his great rival, Messi. Bout of passing here, really. He's got a side of goal. Araujo gets it away. Shevchenko plays a sharp little ball here. Nicely aimed pass. Cruyff. Rummenigge. And he's certainly onside. Shot a goal! Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well seen. Saw that coming. That's great positioning. So good from him. Gilberto Silva. And here's Shevchenko. Rummenigge. Chance! Goal! That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football. So we have our breakthrough. Well, I think the managers are going to have to...
Yah, lagi nyerang sih disemprit tuh orang.
Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0. How would you review the first half? At least, Peter, not conceding another goal has kept the game, and they can up their response in this second half. Indonesia leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Indonesia definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off. Bergomi. Son Heung-min will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He has found a way through. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Shevchenko really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore. And that means just one thing, I suppose. Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. No way through there. So what can they make of this? Messi. Sanjit, what are you thinking? Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. Just the goalkeeper's a bit. Shevchenko! Sticks it away! And with that goal comes it. Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion. Indonesia are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead. You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. It's Mbappe! Mbappe, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match. Passes short and sharp. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Knocks it out wide. Cafu! And he's managed to get rid. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, well played, well played. Tries to get it clear. And there goes the final whistle. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result. One and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. The action has already started. Now it's Vinicius Junior. So Dina, between the sticks for this one, widely recognised, as we all know, Jim, to be one of the great keepers from Brazil.
The big easy for me. There was indeed a time in his career where he was considered as being one of the best, Peter, if not the very best. You don't have a career like his unless you're quite special.
Costa Corta pitches it off him.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Maldini clears it away.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers. Don't concede the opener.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Matheus Cunha. And he's been shifted off it.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, well played. Costa Corta calmly anticipates. Costa Corta cuts out the pass. Rummenigge. Chance here to counter. Has a look and plays it forward. And it's Albertini. Nicely aimed pass. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Son Heung-min. Shot a goal!
Ya, kok nggak pakai kaki kirinya,
Oh, he's managed to
Toto?
get it all wrong.
Son Heung-min has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Aimed beyond the defence. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Matheus Cunha couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And it's half-time here. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Indonesia have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And here's Shevchenko. That has been knocked clear. Rummenigge. Now the finish!
Masa nggak masuk kayak gitu?
Enough try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then. Indonesia couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And it's Albertini. Son Heung-min! No mistake! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs! A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
have got change sides, in fact. So the first moment of real
Untung aja.
significance. It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Oh, this looks sharp.
Alah, bahaya.
There's the shot!
Bahaya.
It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments! Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly. Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space. Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss. That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub. That has certainly made things interesting. Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment. Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on. Van Basten. It's Eto! And one more try!
Untung.
He has done it!
Mantulnya pas kesalah.
Into the lead once more! Mohamed Salah at his razor-sharp best there. Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example. Indonesia get themselves into the lead. Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the number one contender, and he's done it again. That's been intercepted. That's great positioning. So good from him. He's shifting through the gears here. Real chance! Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here. Mohamed Salah, he's had a shot! He scores! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Indonesia clearly executed that with
Bahaya nih squad gitu.
hello and welcome What a goal, the atmosphere very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. But if you didn't just miss it, we are up and running already. There's the shot! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt. We are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Shevchenko very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
Berisik banget. Ngapain ya ini lama sekali. Malam nggak teriak-teriak toh. Malam teriak. Ngapain sih lama banget. Astagfirullah nih orang.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come early as we anticipated. Son Heung-min. Rummenigge! Oh, split-second reaction.
Rummenigge is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Rummenigge receives it in a good position here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Gilberto Silva kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rummenigge threads one in and claimed it back swiftly. Vinicius Junior. Oh, can he get onto this? Can he get onto this? This is their second corner of the game. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now they can spring out of defence. Terrific header. Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
That is good alertness. And here's Shevchenko. Shapes to shoot. Really well taken goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Indonesia are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Ih, tak kira masuk.
Indonesia have their third. And now a sudden chance to counter. Araujo to Maldini. That's really well manoeuvred. Aimed beyond the defence. Real chance!
Alah.
Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Nicked it back promptly. And it's Shevchenko. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Gilberto Silva. Son Heung-min. And he's had it nicked away. And there is the half-time whistle. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Indonesia in control at half-time, 2-0. And the second half gets underway. Reinildo. Alvarez. Vinicius Junior. And he's being shifted off it. Albertini. Now it's Shevchenko. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Lenormand gets across to intercept that. Shevchenko. Rummenigge. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, that's a key interception. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Early stages of the second half, and still two between them. Albertini. Defence opting here for strength in numbers. Now Costa Curta. In with the challenge. Looking for options for movement. Vinicius Junior! Rummenigge, given the lift of his goal. He's only too happy to take that back. Reinildo. And that's another good win of the ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Son Heung-min, just the goalkeeper. Can he put it away? And it's there! And they are cruising away.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
A case now of complete control. And it's Koke. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
He won't be happy with that one. He could be in here. Alva, he's had a shot! Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Cruyff, and the counter is on. Son Heung-min. He's in here! Can he finish? It's in! Pop, panache, and passion. This, a man full of it all. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Rummenigge demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of the goal. What a display. What a player.
It's become a case of men against boys. And that is as far as it goes. Indonesia hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their...
Ya mati guys. Son Heung mati.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set.
Malam bang. Malam juga bang Kufra. Sat-sat bang gak nyoba live TikTok. Waktu itu pernah sih bang live TikTok. Waktu itu pernah live TikTok bang. Apa live TikTok lagi aja?
Well seen. Saw that coming.
It was well played, well stopped.
Apa live TikTok lagi aja ya?
One of the more notable names to have switched between the Milan teams in recent years.
Yeah, and his debut was absolutely spectacular. An assist and a goal to his name in a 4-0 opening day win. Doesn't get much better than that, Peter. Assisted the first from a corner, then a spectacular strike, both in the first 15 minutes.
Yeah, so it didn't take too long to win over the hearts of even the most sceptical fans. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff, this is promising. Cleared without hesitation. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Mateus. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bellingham. Might be danger here. There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And he was quick to react. Indonesia still without a single shot on target. Bellingham. Cafu. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Mohamed Salah is wide and looking to get onto this. Cruyff. And the shot!
Allah,
Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
tuh
Beautiful
mati
work
HPku.
to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Pantes.
Cafu. Bellingham. Araujo gets over and intercepts. Shevchenko. Costa Curta. Calhanoglu. And it's Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now the finish! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's quick to get it clear again.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Bentar, nggak bisa lihat komen. HPku mati. Buat lihat komen.
It's run loose here. Indonesia have got it back and they'll have another go. Gilberto Silva. And no, that was never going to make it. Messi. And the counter is on. Oh, nicely intercepted. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair. 0-0 at the break. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And the second half gets underway. So neither side has yet broken through. Bellingham. Can he get it through? Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Bergomi. Rummenigge chasing after it. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
There's much frustration as
He's got the shot away!
that's just playing it safe and simple.
Calhanoglu. And Messi!
Anjir masuk.
And it's in! A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Tunisia choosing to make the first change. So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
It's a really well-measured ball.
Ngelagi cok.
I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Not the best distribution from the keeper.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And the ball's a good one here. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
De Bruyne. That's very neat. De Jong.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Chiesa. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
That's what has to be done now. No question about it.
They're coming in and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Can he finish?
Alah.
Sticks it away. A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Botafogo are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it. Indonesia really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Oh, Van Basten! Oh, taken with style! With so little time left! Grandstand finish! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Indonesia give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Calhanoglu. And he's intervened well there.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that's it. Indonesia, perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. Your final thoughts, Jim? Well, what a sight this is. And the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And the match day noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. We have already started here. Rummenigge. It's Son Heung-min!
Ya ampun.
And that wasn't far away.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the small tweaks.
Some good work on the right flank here. And that is a little undercooked. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
This man Rudiger's going to be a very stern test for any attacker to beat, Peter. He's amongst the smartest defenders around with his positioning, and he's got the pace and strength to deal with the quickest opponent. He's not going to fall for cheap tricks either. He's just not that type to dive into tackles.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Oh, that's fabulous. He can get that clear. He's only too happy to take that back. And here's Son Heung-min. And here's a chance. And he has kept it out somehow.
Son Heung-min actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Fiddles it through. Mbappe! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Shevchenko. There's the shot! And he comes up trumps again.
Shevchenko can only think of disappointment right now, but he'll get to appreciate just how...
Rummenigge!
Ya ampun.
Cruyff. Mignon can claim that.
Nggak dapat
Cafu. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Cruyff.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Albertini. Indonesia ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Croatia are looking to break at pace. Oh, this looks sharp. Rummenigge, Son Heung-min, and he's away. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Croatia finding their passes. Mbappe! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Pirlo, the regular corner taker. They've played it short. Nice interception, well timed. And that was very necessary. And there is the half-time whistle. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal. But it's certainly not for the want of try. So nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And the action underway.
Indonesia are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Cafu. Strong running down that left flank. Threads one in. Mignon catches it safely. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Del Piero looking to penetrate opposition lines. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic. Hello. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's Shevchenko. Passing is crisp and sharp. Albertini! No mistake!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think, fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Tunisia are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable. Croatia showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Terrific header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Gilberto Silva is there, and he can pick it up. Eto'o. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Indonesia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Sané.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Take back. Modern Mbappe! And that could come back to haunt them.
Mbappe is looking pretty upset with himself. It should have been a leveler.
Shot a goal!
And
He scored! Croatia are back in business! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Croatia surely know by now that they've put so much work into producing the equaliser that they'll battle on for a winner. You know, it's all one-way traffic for them now, and
He's got the shot away!
langsung ditangkep.
He's missed, but not by that far. Cafu.
An
That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
langsung nggak kena kayak gitu goblok.
And that's that. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Your final thoughts, Jim?
well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points. And
Duh. Oke guys, udah dulu ya buat live malam ini. Live lagi besok hari Senin. Terima kasih semuanya yang sudah bergabung, sudah nonton, like, share, dan juga subscribe, komen. Sampai ketemu lagi di live selanjutnya. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.